George Wajakoya, 51,969, representing 0. Remaining presidential election petition numbers 001, 002, 003, 004, 005, 8. The responses and the submissions filed thereto, this court found that all the 7 petitions substantially raised similar issues and sought similar relief. Consequently, on 30th August 2022, this court ordered that petitions be consolidated and designated presidential election petition number 005 of 2022 as the lead file. From the consolidated petition, the responses filed and submissions filed by all the parties, the court crystallized the following issues for determination. And those issues are there. We have repeated them several times. I will not read them. Having considered and deliberated upon the consolidated petition, the attendant responses, submissions, and also considering their missing briefs, we now make the following determination on issue number 1, which is whether the technology deployed by IBC for the conduct of the 2022 general elections met the standards of integrity, verifiability, security, and transparency to guarantee accurate and verifiable results. As noted in the introduction, lack of trust in the electoral system has endured in Kenya for a long time. This led to the introduction of electoral technology following recommendations made by the Independent Review Commission on the general elections held on the 27th December 2007, popularly known as the Regular Commission report. That report recommended integration of technology into Kenya's electoral process for registration, identification of voters, and transmission of results. These were enacted in Section 44 of the Act 2011. By this statute, IBC is enjoined to adopt technology in the electoral process. As a consequence, the IBC developed a technology known as Kenya Integrated Electoral Management System, KIMS, making Kenya's election process an hybrid as it employed both technology and manual processes. The first, third, and fourth petitioners in the consolidated petition challenge the technology used by IBC during the 2022 general election. They believe that the manner in which technology was deployed and utilized fell short of the prescribed constitutional and statutory standards. As regards the audit of the register of voters, they urge that IBC, pursuant to its election operations plan, committed itself to conducting an audit of the register of voters by 31st March 2022. To the contrary, they allege it only publicly availed the audit report on its website on 2nd August 2022, which was only 7 days to the elections. In this report, it was noted that the auditors established serious gaps and risks to the electoral process, including numerous cases of change of voter stations without knowledge or approval of the affected voters. Grant of voter update privileges in IBM to 14 user accounts related to voter registration. Reducing the accountability of user activities in the register of voters. Presence of 11 active generic accounts on the ABIS application and the 2 ABIS users with the same login identification. Risking unauthorized system users, possible interference, change of particulars or deactivation of voters in the system. IBC failure to set up access, decertification, and user activity review process. And IBC was also arranged to have failed to respond to requests by auditors for crucial information. On the integrity of the technology deployed, it was the case for the seventh petitioner that in order to comply with Article 86 of the Constitution and Section 44 of the Elections Act, the technology deployed must be simple, accurate, verifiable, secure, accountable, and